Hello, welcome to another training video. This is volume, back to volume. So I took a week off of the comp and then this is back to volume. This was pulls up mid-thigh snatch plus 2 hang snatch, 10 sets in 11 and a bit minutes, 90. Some at 80, 5 at 80, 5 at 90. And then I had pause clean, double pause power jerk, again 5 at 110, 5 at 120. Basically, this week it's been ridiculous. It's been volume, everything. I've hit loads of PBs, which is awesome. It's been an epic week. This was 5 RM snatch deadlift with a pause at mid-thigh. Yeah. So yeah, I think I've hit some form of PB nearly every session. And a lot of them have been in things that I've actually tested before. Or if not PBs, close to, so back to best. Did this 160 and was really annoyed because I knew it looked alright and it looked really easy, so it felt hard. But so I went to 170, which is right up there. I got very good feedback on this, so I've done 200 for 5 normal, but it was very, very not snatch deadlift. Like, it was very Big Daz was watching me, I believe, and it was very. I had to ask him for confirmation of how C-shaped my back was, because I don't think it was very nice. Done 170 for 10, but 170 pause for 5, I'll take that. That's me painting very, very neatly around this sign and the fire and the light switch. Okay, 10 RM front squat, eccentric, 2 to 3 second eccentric. 150. I was very nervous going into this. 150 is my 10 RM, 150 is my paused 10 RM, so I was thinking I'll get at least 150. Haven't front squatted though for about 2 months. I've just been doing Anderson front squats with a max weight of like 110. So I thought, oh my word. And to be honest, I think I could have done 155 maybe. I would like to do 160 when we test again, if we do. I don't know what's coming next week. For some reason, I paused the last rep. I really screwed up. And I just forgot what I was doing. I think that must have been 9. Eccentrics is pretty strong throughout. I'm quite happy with that. But it moved really well, but it killed me. Then 10 RM press with an eccentric as well. He doesn't program crazy like 5-second eccentrics like I do, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it was pretty horrendous. This is day 2, by the way. It's been a really good week, So yeah, I didn't think I'd get anywhere close to 150, considering I haven't front squatted in months, 2 months it's been. So I was warming up. I was thinking, you know what, I'll go for 140. Everything felt terrible. 100 felt terrible, 120 felt terrible, just a couple reps. 140 felt unbelievable, and I thought, you know what, I'll do 150, and it felt fine. So I guess that's the way it is. What we got? Danny with an unidentified weight. Not sure what the weight is. Focus for Danny this week has been back position off the floor, and that was a hell of a lot better, that one. Rather than yanking, she's learning to actually use the body rather than just pulling and praying, which is a natural process I find that most lifters kind of go through. Here's some back bends. And then this was me messaging Zach Tellender to debate with Joel Seidman, and he said I would love to, so cheers, Zach. I've never met you, or I don't know you, but he seems like a pretty good guy, to be honest. It's pretty cool that those kind of super famous people actually reply. Most people obviously wouldn't. This was a known contact muscle snatch, 5 rep max. It was my 3 RM, so it's a 2 rep PB. Although I still have not made anything over 80, so that was pretty tough. Pause at mid-thigh power snatch. That's 105, and then a much nicer 110. Good pause as well. And then pause at knee, power clean. Ended up with 140. These aren't PBs, they're massive paused power PBs, but I haven't really done pauses powers before. They are, though, 110 and 140 are weights that I would only ever hit in powers if I was peaking. They're not middle of a volume week, day after a 10 RM front squat kind of weights. So that's very, very good. Pause jerk dip, 5x5, 160. And then, what's this? Pause at knee, pause below the knee, clean deadlift. Again, I kept putting weight on and it kept feeling good, and I was like, this is going to hurt. Ended up with 110. 210. Which is only 15 kilos off my max ever 5 deadlift. So to do it paused clean pull, or clean deadlift, I'll take that. That was a cake that Claire made, saying cult. This was the Ronin challenge of the week. Feet, like soles of the feet together squat, so I did it overhead. Triggered many a person probably. And I also did an overhead pistol, and my back is a lot straighter now. It used to be losing the bar forward. A little bit of curve at the lower back, a little bit of thoracic rounding, but nothing crazy. It's getting way better. Danny with some, we got power clean. Oh, this is the power cluster. Some gentlemen who are making a barbell.
Yeah, it's hard.
That was okay. It was a little bit loose. Past the knee, but it was alright from Danny. That's the wall. Done that side of it. Obviously, I'm doing it incredibly slowly. Now, this is interesting. This was back bends. First time in a long time that I've done single arm entries like that without it kind of hurting. Not hurting, but it's been real clunky and not super comfortable. The wall back bend with a leg raise, very shoulder heavy. Ability is improving a lot. Keep looking at the hands, that's a good one for me. Hips as high as possible. Oh, excuse me. And then I went into a elbow stand, which is again first time in a while. So I'll take that. Spending time down there is the toughest thing. And then exiting out as well. My Ronin singlet came and it is fantastic. It's got my name on the side. Makes me really proud. And it's so comfy as well. Godfrey. I don't know if it's like a rowing band. I feel like it's like a rowing brand. And then max pull, hip snatch, and then 3 overhead squats. Made the jump straight to 120, which probably wasn't the smartest thing. I've not really done hip snatches before, and it was a little bit wobbly.
Nothing more, nothing less.
They're stable though. They're looking pretty solid.
I doubt there'll be very many people my
I think
age anyway.
V was showing me a rice cake there. And then I went 125. Again, this is a weight that I've actually only ever done one complex on, and it started out with the snatch. It was a snatch balance overhead squat, wasn't it, at 130, which is probably a lot easier than this. Yeah, 125. That was hard. Now this is old footage of Toby not doing a sots press, which is pretty cool. Well, not cool. Oof. That looked painful. And here's the big man now. Look at that. That is fantastic. Really good. Really good progress. The next thing for him, the thing that Lee's winning on at the moment is just that control. So Toby kind of lowers it, then kind of drops it onto his back, rather than controlling all the way down, which is his next thing. Then I just did a light pull, hip clean, jerk at 100. I had a little issue. It was a one night I did not sleep at all, and it was meant to be max. So that is a little bit annoying because I didn't sleep at all basically, and I was fainting loads. I did the snatches fine, and then well, I was kind of going a bit lightheaded after the panda pull, and then just hip snatching and pulling and praying. And then when I went to cleans, I just couldn't. I don't know. That was some jumps. Got epic new book, Talking Psychopaths and Savages. Got that from Big Tesco. Burbs with a 1 kilo muscle snatch PB, followed by a power and then a snatch. 76 kilos. Again, his focus actually is back position off the floor. So that's another one. And then he has a low hang clean push press overhead squat, and this is 100 kilos, so this is a 5 kilo push press PB. Epic. That was good actually, that was really nice. Just did it relatively smooth. I put in the notes must be smooth, and they were, both of them, so. Fantastic mobility as always. Mr. Burbridge, 100 kilos. This was the comp that I did. I actually ended up winning. There's me at the top. They spelt my name wrong, which is annoying. They also spelt Barbell Club wrong. That's some calories from Basham. Yeah, they spelled Ronin Barbell Club, so it's a bit interesting that British Weightlifting spelled barbell wrong. But that's a bit ironic. But yeah. Pin squat. I didn't like this set, right? I thought it was meant to be parallel. Now, this angle isn't great. I've got an angle that shows afterwards that it was pretty much parallel. I also feel like I'm controlling it down and then getting a bounce. I'm not like dropping it down, but I'm controlling it a little bit and then... But... I just got the feedback now, well, about an hour ago, and he was like, that was absolutely fantastic. And I believe he said the word perfect, and I was like, I mean, I understand, but it looked a little bit rushed, is what I'm saying. That was the better angle. Just as a little bit rushed to me, but I'll take it. 130 was a 10 RM. I probably could have done a little bit more, to be honest. I undershot that one. I thought it'd be a lot harder. That was a very nice snatch from Daney. This is some Spoto press, so pausing just above the chest. It's shit. Not a cool exercise at all. But it's 90. I did 10. Again, the pauses were not great. And then this was the back offsets at 5. Now here's Big Lee. He has a little bit more control. Although he is rushing these. He has a little bit more control on the way down on his sots, and he can keep tension in his upper back the whole way. He doesn't need to really drop it. And this is fantastic. Barefoot as well, that's ridiculous. Absolutely fantastic. If he did it with shoes on, actually, obviously it'd be even better, could be even more upright, but... And then this is a PB hang snatch double in a very hard complex. 3 hang pulls, 2 hang snatches, and then a snatch balance. And these, I must say, are the best snatches we've ever seen from Lee. Is this 51? 51? Yeah, 51. He is on an absolute tear at the moment. He is... Oof. What a man. Yeah, we've narrowed his grip and we found it. We found the ideal. It's fantastic. It's really good. So that was awesome. This was me getting called hypnotizing by an Instagram robot, and this was their page. I do not really look like any of them, so their hypnotizing is a bit... Their thought of what's hypnotizing is a bit weird, but this is 95. Burbs, another 90 plus snatch. Block pull, block snatch, overhead squat. Obviously Burbs started placement, so he's broken. But we think we've figured out the training and how it's going to work. And then a solid 110. So we hit a hang clean, and then it's a glass floor clean. He gets buried in this, but a little bit. I think I let the hips rise a little bit early, but he makes a clean. It's a front squat jerk then. And I do think this front squat is pretty solid, to be fair. So 95, 110. He's really building up. And this is a way hard clean and jerk complex. So the snatch complex was a bit easier. So that's a pretty solid jerk. I'll take that. Nice one. Burbs.